as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Indianapolis Colts. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40.
Now Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Viking 18. Come on. Let's go. Cougar 19. Drop 50.
Richardson looking to throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Richardson. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Quickly able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Dart. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Richardson looking to throw this. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up
7
Here's Richardson to throw. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, 59 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing his dart. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Here's Groupie for the PAT.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Dart going to give to Scatteroo.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw his dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, here's Scatteroo.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
This defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Giants.
On play action, here's Dart.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants get a bit closer.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And he'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the
quick turnaround.
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Does the big boy have the juice? And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point.
Sanders for the extra point.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Colts 21, Giants 14. Jason Sanders.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. A big play there for Indy. 52 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. They'll get this off to Taylor. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run.
Touchdown, Colts! Tyler Warren with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down at 7. From the gun, Dart. That's to Cam Scatterboo out of the backfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and less than a yard.
They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Dart. And that's going to be incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives
Throwing, Dart. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 22.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league,
and he will take it off in for a Giant touchdown. Jaden Reed from 10 yards out. And the Giants are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right here. Let's go. Hawk, 19 Lions. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. A short. Oh, put on the carpet, a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart.
And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Now this is fielded in the end zone.
And this doesn't quite work out as well as planned. They'll forfeit a few yards as he's tackled just past the 15.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Dragons, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Richardson. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
A beautiful span and room to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
19 tight, 19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
11, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now it's Richardson. Now he's loose at the 40.
Oh, nice move.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs,
57 yards.
and the Colts are able to extend their lead. The point after, good by Groupie.
And the lead now up to 14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
On play action, here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding opens.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Taylor now returning it.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 43-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Richardson looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's into space past the 25.
And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Colts first down.
Go.
Again, it's Richardson.
And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
15 more yards.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
Touchdown! Anthony Gould, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Groupie for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Colts 42, Giants 21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
To throw, Dart.
He's got it. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Theo Johnson
As the first half is winding down.
and the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
10 through 11.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into...
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone and touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 10. Here's Dart. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And out across midfield, down to the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Dart.
Down, Giants.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
4 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal, New York.
Dart going to look to throw here. Now, and he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard drive.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But it's caught inside the 25. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Grupe able to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Giants 35. Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, Dart. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Giants first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 6. Dart looking to throw again. That's caught by Myers. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Dart. To the right side and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Gravity lying.
Play action. Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 27 yards. And the Colts take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Makes the score.
A point after, good by Grupe. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Dart. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To return is Taylor.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce,
77 yards.
and the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So that one is 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. And his drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart.
Able to find Willis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he'll wind up netting positive yardage out of this as he's able to get it up near the 25-yard line. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And he's got it inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And Richardson back to throw it. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The end result, 21 yards.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Here's Dart. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll go over the middle to reach. And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. First and 10, down at the 31.
19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now he'll touch, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
18, Pioneer.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Here we go. 19, 60 Eagles, 60.
Now it's Richardson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21.
That's good for a Colts.
60 Eagles. Pressure on 80.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. Delivers another one to Pierce. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 16-yard
60
line.
Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. Oh, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Colts 84, Giants 35.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Dart.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
JT Tuimoloau.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 15.
Throwing his Dart. That is caught.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 26. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart.
Intercepted.
Sauce Gardner puts it off. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays. Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
79 Broncos. Ready.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Richardson.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Throwing his Dart. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
To throw, Dart. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him to incomplete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Dart.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
To the air, Dart.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
This is caught.
And he's going to be touched down short of a first. And it's 4th down coming up.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Grouping for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Colts 91, Giants 35. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Throwing, Dart.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part